Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of 250's Custom Apparel. Yours truly, 250, and we're gonna get right into it. Okay. Our product choice for today is socks. Our socks are going to be socks. We're doing socks today. Okay, and I don't know if you people had, or any of you guys have had a particular degree of difficulty when it comes to socks or not, but hopefully I'm gonna help you guys simplify that right now. So, what you will need in order to participate with me in this is a lint roller, okay? Parchment paper, butcher paper, whatever your preference is. Heat gloves, because you can never have too many of these. And then, last but not least, sock jigs. Sock jigs, sock jigs. You want to have sock jigs. Now, the reason why I say that is because I started out, I made sock jigs, believe it or not, and I wanted to see, well, thankfully my office is really clean now, but for the most part. I used to make sock jigs out of cardboard. Yeah, I did. I would literally take a sock, stretch it out. I would cut a piece of cardboard around it. You understand? And I would stick it in the sock and make it. Yeah, trust me, it was the whole thing. But I did make my first, I guess, few successful pair of socks using that method. However, these things are so worth it. And you know how you're price conscious when you're first starting, right? You try to pinch pennies where you can and be cost conservative, but no, man. Whatever they wanted for these things, I should have just bought it. Because it would have saved me a lot of frustration and ruined pair of socks and what have you. But anyway, that's what we're in it for. So, as you can see, I just fit this on here just like that. Okay? And the purpose of that is you want to stretch the sock out so that you can get as much of the image on there as possible. Okay, can you see that? Let me, sorry guys, don't have a lighting person today, so I'm doing this alone. Alright? Oh, stop. Okay. One moment, you guys, one moment. Hey, this is what you get with live television, right? Or whatever you're gonna call this. Live YouTubing. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, so I placed this one. And you know what? We'll do these one at a time, just in case that we have any beginners that are following. I know some of you out there who've done socks before, or you're like sock gurus. Just bear with the beginners for me, please, because this is who that's for. Okay. So what I'm doing here is there's a line. You see how there's a hump right there? You don't want to have a hump. You want to have it flat like that. So what I'm doing here is I'm just bringing that down so I can make it as identical as possible so we get an identical image. Okay? All right, so I'll place this one, and then I said we'll do these one at a time. I have my Teflon pillow under here, and I also have parchment paper under. Here's my transfer. I have a very cool, festive transfer. Valentine's Day-esque. I normally don't show it before, but anyway. So I'll just place that right there like so, okay? And grab one more sheet of parchment paper. And I'm just gonna come over, I am Mr. Invisible Tape, okay? You'll see that going across the screen after a while. I'm Mr. Invisible Tape. I am the sole proprietor of that, so I've applied the invisible tape. Just gonna throw the transfer over. We're gonna come down 385, 45 seconds. That's how we do it around here. And after I finish that side of that sock, we'll go and do the other side. And I'll try to go as slow as possible, but quick enough to keep you guys excited and interested in what's going on. And like I said, if you don't have the money for sock jigs right now, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, I made a good amount of money off of socks, but without ever having an official sock jig. Okay, so don't let that trouble you too tough. We're at 9 seconds left, so I'm gonna place my heat gloves on. 3, 2. All right. So that would indicate that we are done. We're going to see how this turned out. Now, I'll take this top part off. And to all of you that are new, I do have another saying that is also proprietary to me. Here at 250 Custom Apparel, we prefer to lift and then shift. Okay? We like to lift, not shift. Lift and then shift. You want to lift your transfer. You never want to shift your transfer. Okay? That ink, 9 times out of 10, is still drying. Now it's transferred, but it's still drying. So you don't want to have like ghosting or a little smudging. So give it a little time to cool off, and then you just grab it and you lift it. Okay? And as you can see, voila, we have a beautiful result. Okay? Everything transferred beautifully. So what we're going to do now is just go directly to the other side, and we'll lie some more parchment paper down. You never can have too much of this, guys. Buy as much as you can, trust me. Okay. And I'll flip this over, and I'll place the next transfer right here like so. Bring that down just a little bit, just so we can have it. Remember, you guys, you want your line to be perfectly horizontal, okay? That line where the gray part is on the sock. Now these socks, they do sell these socks without the gray part. I would suggest that if you are just beginning in sublimation or you're more intermediate, try to stick to the socks that have some type of color coding at the bottom, because that gives you your real estate. It gives you controlled real estate for you to place your image, you know, and that's a good thing. You don't want to have, sometimes when people have that whole long sock, everything doesn't get covered regardless of how long the paper is. Sometimes it doesn't transfer evenly throughout because of temperature issues in their press that they haven't addressed. So, you know, like I said, do it the way that works for you, but take away from everyone that has knowledge to offer, okay? We're at 10 seconds left, and we'll take this one off of the sock jig after we're finished, so you can see how it looks stretched and not stretched. Okay, 1 second. We're gonna let it cool a little bit. I'll take this top part off. All right. And from the looks of things, we should be doing pretty good. All right. Remember, we like to lift and not shift. Okay. So once again, I'll lift. I'll lift. Voila. All right. So we take this off, and then what do you have? You have a very beautiful Valentine's Day sublimated sock. See? So, really quickly, you guys, since I did that, now I'm going to do the next one, but I'll just go a tad bit quicker, okay? Pardon me. I know you guys got places to go, people to see. It is a lovely Saturday evening where I'm at. You understand? And this is what we do. So, like I said, very simple. Place the sock with the jig, once again, and make sure your lines here are horizontal. You always want these lines to be horizontal, okay? Make sure that they're, yeah, there you go. Bring that down just a little bit. Okay. So, I'm gonna place this guy right here. Okay. Apply my invisible tape. Make sure that's on there nice and sturdy. Alrighty. Watch me come. Right. Nice and gently. Okay. And we'll get this done. You guys, you see this? You'll notice that sometimes it'll transfer onto your jig. Don't worry, you can wash that stuff right off. Okay. Don't be alarmed. Trust me, I'm so anal about all that. I get alarmed, and like my daughter or my wife will tell you, man, the most minuscule detail, I'll allow it to irk the you know what out of me sometimes. 15 seconds left, and we are almost done. We're 75% done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Do that, guys. I know that sounds crazy in the mic. Pardon me, you guys. We're going to lift and not shift. All right. We'll flip him over. Let me place one last sheet of parchment paper down. Hey, you guys, you can just, like I said, I'm repeating this process, but trust me, just watch it again. Sometimes go back. You might have skipped a step. There may have been something I done that you may have done different that you saw. Maybe a mistake I made. Please let me know that. You know? But by all means, let's be interactive in this thing. Okay, so I'm applying the invisible tape once again. Come back over with this piece of parchment paper, ever so gently. All right, 385, 45 seconds. Medium pressure, light to medium. 28 seconds left, and we should have a nice pair of socks instead of just the one. And like I said, you guys, I'm doing full saturation on these socks this time. You can easily cut you a couple of designs that you like, strategically place them on the actual sock, and just do it the way you want to. I'm merely showing you a process so you can kind of have a template as to how to do it. Because my way isn't perfect, you know, and I think that's why it'll work for most of you, if you're like me and not perfect. So, lift that guy. And then our last little lift, and not shift. Let me throw this glove on. Let me do a little. All right, here we go. So we're gonna lift that, and voila! Bring it off. And what do we have? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, here we go. So this is our finished product, you guys. These are gorgeous. Okay, and as you can see, everything transferred nicely. Okay, all the colors transferred the way they were supposed to. Nothing went over the line, and it's just a cool, nice pair of socks for you to wear. Right, around the house, maybe out. Okay, so once again, I thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you can know exactly when I do these, okay? And if there's anything you guys want to see, or if there's a product you'd like me to do, or if you have any questions about it, let me know, and I'll be sure to do that, okay? But in the meantime, and in between time, I gotta get on some me time. All right, see y'all later, thanks.